Yo, I need y'all to stop what y'all doing right now. I mean right now. Y'all gotta go check out Hoodrichbikelife.com, because this episode of Factz of Life podcast, that's who sponsored it. So go check it out, grab some merch, show the support so we can keep running y'all these episodes, and so you can be the best dressed guy in bike life, man. Simple as that. So what's going on, everybody? We back at it again with another episode of the Factz of Life podcast. And man, I've been telling y'all, man, we about to start these interviews off. Y'all see I got a special guest with me, my guy all the way from Motor City, Detroit.
Yes, sir.
But I'm gonna let him introduce himself, because man, if y'all don't know him, his name speak for himself, man.
My name Motor City Mo, from Detroit, like he said. Started a couple of years ago. Saw the guys just going crazy and said I want to be part of it. Started joining the movement.
Yeah, like real talk, like you say you started a couple years ago. Like I met you down MLK, what was that, 2020?
Yeah.
2 years ago. You was like a weekend, right?
It was lit, huh?
How long you was riding
No,
at that point? I know
started,
you ride dirt. No, Chase was a weekend.
Yeah, Chase
so
was
you was
a weekend.
yeah, Chase was
learned.
a weekend. Shout out to the guys
Chase
down
and check
Detroit,
on Instagram.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's definitely my guy. But yeah, like,
No,
so how long you was riding at that
started
point?
September 2020.
Okay.
I was back and forth with the dirt bikes and the bicycles. I started dirt bikes a few months previous.
All right, so you was like 2 months in at that point.
Yep.
You was like 2 months in. Yeah, I met you down
I
there.
had been to Miami previously, 2 times previously. Once I went down there, my very first trip, just as being cold in Detroit, I'm like, let me see what's going on somewhere high. I end up hitting Ja up.
Right.
Ja.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy, one of my 6-star dudes, cool people.
Ja 4X?
4X, I think it is,
Yeah,
yes sir.
Ja 4X.
He showed mad love. They came like 30, 40 deep just on the random day we rode. I came back to give his little brother a bike away. Me and AJ gave a bike away the day before Christmas, actually. His little brother was on his 20-inch pink bike. Cutting, you hear me, with the back pedals, cutting, doing what he wanted to. So we just had to give him a bike. We ended up giving him a little dirt jumper, and then MLK. So I had a combo in me, MLK, that foot to frame. I had something in me.
Yeah, listen,
Frank.
It's crazy because back then, like, you know, a lot of people, you know, already know my story, like, you know, like, and people been following me for a little bit, so they know, like, I'm just on my come up now. So like, when we really met out there, it was like, I ain't really have combos neither. I was just starting to do what I do, and like, just to watch the way we came up, like, you went crazy, you know what I mean? Like, you definitely, I was nicer than you at that point, like, especially as an all-around rider, and like, that changed quick. You've been out here working.
It's just like, I just saw him. I just saw Ball Out. I saw Dale. I saw Jason. I just saw so many people. I saw Corey. They just going crazy. So you think riding with other people is what really, the traveling with you is what made you a better rider, right? Play. Like, if you can get out and travel, because that's gonna get you right. You're gonna see so much, and it's gonna be like, if you like me, you're gonna be like, yo, I can do that. Right. I don't care how old I am. I don't care if the kids doing it. I can do that. And I'm about to go home and I'm about to practice that.
That's another thing. People don't understand. You're not young out here neither.
You're not 28. I just turned 28 a few days ago.
You one of the people, like, kind of in my age category that, well, if you talk people our age doing combos, like, we like 6 years apart, but
that's still
at
tough.
The end of the day, like,
anything over 25 starting out, that's tough.
I think we definitely showing people we could do it. I mean, shit. What was it? Like,
we got Dad Mo putting on too.
Yeah, he going crazy.
He landed his knee knot.
He going crazy, and his following going crazy.
We got Macho Blocks from Wisconsin going crazy. He's 28. He a little bit older too.
Yeah. No, it's dope to see, you know, people like us really bringing, you know, like, mixing with the kids for real. Like, we out here, we older, and I think, like, we really, the kids don't say it like that, but we really at the best age group because we old enough to have some sense. No, you know,
we know when
to
chill out.
We can swerve, but you know when to not do certain. Exactly.
We know when it's showtime.
You know it's a time and place for everything.
Exactly.
And you know we can still act up. We still might, you know, do some swerves, stuff like that. Cut up through the pack. You know, like.
Only hard part
we're not being reckless with it.
Only hard part is our bones don't heal the same. So that jump to Chris and you keep hitting your shin over and over.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. My whole leg bruised. I'm messed up, but
toe up, man.
So listen, man, what you thinking? You know, right now, man, if y'all don't know, man, we reporting live from Galveston, Texas. You feel me? We in a little chill spot in on the 3rd floor. They right above us. finishing all the SE interviews that y'all will see. I'm not dropping the same content as them. Y'all could, you know, hop on their page, you know, but I got the YouTube video about to drop. You all in that thing, man. Like, listen, when
it was windy.
You one of the people, like, the pack was so tight, like, we ain't get to really, man, listen, it might take you all day to find somebody, but you one of the few people I definitely got a lot of clips of, man. Like, you definitely out here going crazy. Like I said, man, it was just a couple weeks ago, we both hit 30K on Instagram. I had a video that kept going up, so I went up a little, but I was watching your page since we both hit the 30K, and like, bro, you moving as you should. You out here at these events acting, you know, you had the jersey on with us, you on an unreleased bike. You know, you basically on the SE team. Like, you get treated like one, from, you know, the riders to the actual brand, you know, shows you all the love. It's just the next step than putting that real jersey on your back, but we know that's coming. But I see you out here and you really do the things necessary that's expected out of you. A lot of these, you know, the younger kids watching this, or the older people, just anybody watching this, and y'all want to make it to where I'm at, or get in his situation, y'all gotta realize, like, it's an all-around thing. When I come out to these events, you see me, I'm running around with my Scan Me cards, passing them to people. I'm giving them a SE sticker in my car, because we promoting two things out here. We promoting SE and Hoodrich, that's all we promote. You know, I'm wearing my helmet, we promoting the helmet company, because I want to promote safety to the kids. But I see you not out here, you know, we having our fun, it is a party, but you out here doing, you know, you understand, you understand that we are representing a brand, even though you're not really on. How are you? And I think it's really good to see you do that, to know that, you know, you really out here, you really sponsorship material. And if you ask me, I believe you're going to be the next SE crew rider. You know, like I said, we always got the family. There's always them people, I feel like, that is always going to kind of be around and just always play their position. But I, you know, there's a few of y'all in the future, you know what I mean? I see you going places. I see, like, Lil Mama Miles going places, Ian the GOAT, you know what I mean? Like, it's a few, but as the older people, man, it's Motor City Mo, if you ask me, on some, you know, some real talk. And like, so why don't you tell the people a little bit about where you from, what it's like out there, you know, the riding scene, and, you know, just in general, what it's like where you from. Start from the stuff into the riding, basically.
So, from Detroit, Michigan. Like I said, the riding scene, we didn't have much of a riding scene to start up, to be honest. When I first started, a couple of my little younger homies, they put me onto the bikes, taught me how to wheelie.
Like 20 of y'all, right?
Just not even. It was like 10 to 15 of us, to be honest. Like I said, I couldn't really work the lick. They slowly but surely started teaching me, and what's crazy is those guys, my guy Lil Vito, my guy Lil D, One Wheel D on Instagram, they stopped riding with me. They started riding pedal bikes because they ride the dirt bikes. And they're crazy on the dirt bikes. So it was up to me to, you know, go ahead and make a post. One day, AJ, matter of fact, AJ told me, make a post, bro. After a few trips, he like make a shout out. My name's AJ on Instagram. Matter of fact, no, he changed that. MotorCity.AJ.
Oh, let's go.
With 2 J's.
Yeah, let's go.
My boy right there.
Motor City, y'all know who holding it down.
Yes, sir. So, where was we at it with it? Where was he at with it?
With the ride outs, how you was starting.
Oh, so basically, yeah, Motor City AJ, he told me to start doing the ride out. So we started it every Saturday, meet at 1, leave at 2. 10 to 15 people out, that turned into 20 people, that turned into 30 people.
Y'all do that every week?
Yep, every week, every Saturday. And then from all the trips I was taking, D-Blocks just noticed me different places and stuff. He said, what's up with Detroit? He came out to Detroit, he ended up giving me the O Enduro. That was his first time out in Detroit last year. That was a blast. That right there, of course, it's a lot of people that ride, but I just don't know how to really find everybody. Like in New York, Philly, like, y'all crazy. It's just, I didn't even know there was that many kids in the world. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's what I'm working on right now, just trying to network and find the kids. So that D-Blocks ride helped me out a lot. After that, for the rest of that summer, we were 50 deep, 50 plus deep, easy, 60 deep, easy.
Yeah, because everybody know where everybody
I did
now.
My birthday ride like 2 weeks later. I think we were like 70 plus for that, so that was super lit. And then this summer, we, like I said, beginning of the summer, we start off, you know, when the kids are still in school. So 20, 30, you know, and then it just slowly builds, and that's what it's been. We got a few of the kids who hang around and just have fun. We got a few of the kids who really grind and want to get better. Got a few knuckleheads, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they the ones we need. That's who we trying to reach.
We need them.
We trying to reach them, you know? You can't. I deal with that a lot in Philly, like, I'll be sponsoring certain kids, they get caught up in dumb stuff. I'm like, bro, you wearing my shirt doing this? Like, you know, I'll be trying, but it's like, I don't want to snap on them the way I would if you did it. You know what I mean? Like, you grown, bro. Like, what is you?
Chances.
But it's like, I don't want to push them away in because then they going to just go all the way in. So it's like, we try to stop the kids from doing the stuff we did. Like, you know, I know you come from, you know, like a similar background, like, you know, just growing up basically in the hood around, you know, certain things, thinking, you know, selling drugs or really making on a big sports team, the only way you gonna make it. The working job isn't for nobody, you know, what you work, you gonna struggle, stuff like that. But, you know, I know there's a few of us out here really changing it. And like I told everybody, I'm coming out here, I'm getting a whole SE crew on the podcast, and like, even though you're not on, like, you my first episode, I came out here and shot because just the dedication to do it. Like, they don't even know, bro. We just went to 17 floors on this 9-floor building. In 5 minutes. Yo, we went to the first floor ballroom. That was too loud. We came back to the 3rd floor. They were still shooting. No, the 4th. Then we went to the 5th. Then we went to the 7th or the 9th. Then came back to the 8th.
Now we on the 3rd.
Yeah, we on the 3rd. We made it to the 3rd floor. We try giving y'all a decent view.
We had to put in that work.
But listen, that's what I'm getting at with it. Like, you really, your dedication to this is different. You're not in this for the money. You in it for the love and to really make the change. Like, you not like.
And the kids.
Oh, I want 1 million followers to be cool. You like, man, I'm trying to get all these followers just to have the more reach to bring everybody to your ride out.
This would be crazy. Imagine having 1 million followers, right? Having everybody donate $1. Everybody not gonna do it.
Right.
300,000 donated.
Yeah, go buy
300,000 bikes for kids, a building for some kids, right. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much
the bigger our influence becomes, the more we can do, and that's why, you know, we was just, you know, we be talking, not even just on trips. You know, we really get on the phone with each other. So it's like, you know, just to know that we really out here doing this to make a difference. It's like, we trying to get money and stuff like that, but it's not for us. It's so we can do more. The more we get, the more we can do. Yeah, it's like we not out here playing with it. We out here doing everything we can to make sure everybody, you know, like every time I come out, you know, I make sure I got all the giveaway stuff to give to people, stuff like that.
Shirts you gave me too.
Oh man, shout out to you for about to wear them, and you
know, matter of fact, hold on real quick.
People know what it is, cause. Man, listen, you one of the people who, you know, since I met you, you've been supporting me, and that's what people don't understand. Like, you know, I had people, you know, come to us this weekend and say, man, y'all some real stand-up guys. I think he was right there when he was telling us, me and you, like, y'all some stand-up guys. Like, I know a lot of good people, and y'all really, you know, we do our thing with this stuff. We come out, we don't treat anybody like they not one of us just because we got this jersey, because we out here with everybody.
Ride as one. If you on a bike,
like, exactly. Like, we really come out here, and I think it's great that you really doing that in Detroit, you know, where you at, and just starting something from just seeing what something's going on somewhere else, instead of saying, dang, you know what, I wished I lived there, or you said, man,
do it here.
There's enough people that live around here. We can do this.
Everywhere. I feel like every city, every small town, like, you can do it.
Yeah, and I think people like y'all is really the most important people to the brands and to the whole culture as one, because I live in Philly. I pop out, okay, I'm hood rich, I build a name for myself, it's cool, but like, somebody like you like, nah, they doing this, and I'm gonna build this whole same thing myself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need nobody else to make it happen. We gonna make it happen with what we got, and I'm thorough enough that the people gonna see me doing it, and it's gonna build. And you just really been putting everything into it, not really expecting nothing in return, but to just know that.
I mean,
man, I'm out here and I can network with the networking.
Build a community. You can ride 200 deep every Saturday or 100 deep, and you know all these people, and you got the people behind you that's trailering so no kids get hit, and they got the waters, and if you break down, and you got the person in front that's leading, like, just building a community. That right there is
the community is crazy. You know,
That's the return right there.
I mean, think about it. Imagine if we knew each other and we wasn't riding bikes, the stuff we would be into. You know what I mean? So it's like
we can't talk about that.
It's crazy. Yeah, nah. Listen, honestly, like that. My podcast, that's the stuff that I do like to talk about because I like to let these kids know that you know I've been in and out of jail. I used to sell drugs, all that stuff. The rappers talking about that y'all think so cool. Done. I did that. I got records for it. I wasted 10 years of my life being locked up doing that stuff. And why it seemed cool at the time, you know what I mean? Where'd it get me? Start over every year. Every time
when you go in there, your life
you got.
If you 28,
your life stop. Everybody else's life keep going.
You get out at 60. You 28 when you got out at 60. Like your life stopped.
And the whole thing is everybody else's life kept going. And it's like I came out here and this bike stuff and just really built this to like, bro, I pay my bills off this. Like this is what I do for a living.
That's what we were just talking about. That's the goal.
You know what I mean? That I do this for a living. Like my goal is still to do better, but just to have that goal to just to say, you know what, in a year or two, I'm going to be able to pay my, bro, I quit my job 2 years ago and have never went back since. I do snow work because, listen, if you sitting around and you got extra time and you got that good money, you know what I mean?
Snowplow.
Like, once you get emergency work, it's like double pay. It's like double time. So if you think I ain't going out double time, y'all must not know the hustler I really
drive this plow truck around and make this 30 an hour. Let me see that.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I get, 30 an hour. So yeah, I do that. But I ain't never go back to work because it's like, oh, I got it. I do got it. Like honestly, it gets to that point where it's like, man, I might gotta do something, but it's like I just tell myself you gotta keep pushing. Like good things, it take time. And listen,
you gotta build.
When I come out here, how everybody talk about me. I'm really, my name hold weight as one of the hardest working people in this bike life. I'm not saying I made the most progress. I make the most money. I'm not saying I have the most popping brand, but with the respect, I feel like it's really there with me. And that's why you on this podcast, because it's the same thing with you. I never heard nobody had nothing bad to say about you. We all play with each other, you acting crazy, you doing this, that, but nobody has ever disrespected your name out here. And, I'm just, I definitely wanted to get you on here. You was definitely one of the, I'm the type person with this podcast, like you gotta really make the effort to get on this joint. You gotta be in person with me, and you gotta make the effort because I'm not gaining no value by putting you on the podcast. Obviously, we gonna gain value. We both giving each other promotion, but that's not why I'm doing it. The only thing that gonna make my podcast go is every Tuesday, 7 o'clock, this is up. Other than that, it don't matter who I could go get Donald Trump and put him on here, but if I don't keep following up every week with somebody new or me coming giving some new game, because man, we moving out here, so a lot be changing quick. Since the last time we seen each other, you know what I mean? It's like we catching up all over again.
When was that last time? When was the last time we linked?
Philly, right?
When was that?
I know y'all came down to the Philly.
Oh, the SC Philly ride out.
You came to SC Philly?
We linked after that. No, we might not.
No, that was April. Yeah, the SC Philly ride out. And then when y'all popped up, damn, that was like a year ago, y'all popped up to my birthday ride out.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Bro, I done been to Philly a couple times.
You definitely, that's what I'm saying. Like, you was at the beginning, y'all drove.
Philly, I ain't gonna lie, Philly's so different. For anybody that don't know, Philly, everybody is crazy. When I first started riding, bro, and I used to be in the pack, I used to be like intimidated to do combos. Cause like the kids is so crazy and there's so many of them, like, and the tricks they doing. Yeah, Philly crazy.
Yeah, we got some hitters like my young bull, One Way Martin. Like, man, it's a lot.
It's crazy.
I think now that you say that, man, that's dope. Cause it make me feel like maybe that's how my confidence got built to the point where it's like I'm only competing with myself. Cause like you come out of Philly, it's like, man, I can't compete with y'all.
With you little motherfuckers. I'm gonna look like compete with myself.
Like you keep that wheel up, you try, but I don't even care. Like when the kids, like, I tell all the kids, like, you should be better than me. Like, I'm 34 years old. Like, you should be better than me.
That's what
like,
I tell my little dudes.
And if you're not better than me, you should aim to be better than me in a year. Yeah. Because in a year, man, these kids can get on a bike in a year if they dedicated.
You see what I did in 2 years? Before September 2020, I didn't know how to pedal bicycle. I could catwalk it from just growing up in the hood, but I ain't never know how to do that.
I think it's because I'm so dedicated, but I don't have all the time to ride my bike.
So that's
all
the thing
day.
too. People don't realize. People really don't realize, bro. I have put in to get to where I'm at on these bicycles in 2 years, bro. Right. I done put in way more work on a bike, bro. It was a point
somebody
in time,
did at a regular job.
Look, bro, it was a point in time I was going to this garage at least 5 times a week. Security guard let me in at 7 o'clock. It's underground garage in Detroit. I can stay till whenever I want. I leave at 3 o'clock in the morning, solo. Like,
yeah, you was putting in full
overtime
work weeks.
I gotta land this trick. Like legit work weeks in there, bro. 5 miles a day, 7 miles a day, just going, just get the wheel up, learn a trick a day, then go back and try to figure the trick out. Like, it take a lot of hours, and then think about it, like Ball Out, his level, Dale. They've been around for 5-7 years.
Yeah.
Like, and I be looking at them sometimes and mad that I'm not on that level, but it's like, you can't be mad. That's 5 years on top of you.
Yeah,
like,
people, I think that's the problem with a lot of the kids. Like, they look at, like, where us at and like, yo,
that's a huge
you gotta be
problem.
patient. Like, you gotta be patient and put that work in. Like, listen, just because, like, listen, you might be more deserving of the SE crew spot than some of the people on the SE crew, but it's like, as long as you stay patient, keep your head up and keep working, things gonna fall into place. Like, if you really think you got it, like, you can't.
Can't give up. That's the thing. Quit. A lot of kids they scared to try stuff in the pack because they don't want to look like a worm. Yeah. That's bullshit.
Yeah, listen, you seen me, bro. I got a picture. I got the video going drop, but I'm hand dragging in the pack, and every time I tell somebody record, like I'm telling people, yo, get from behind me. I'm about to fall. And I'm supposed to be one of the top riders, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm about to fall. I'm trying some stuff.
Like, I'm learning something. What y'all learning?
I bumped into somebody on the ride. I had to apologize. Doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Nice little hand drag. Time to land it. I start going to the right too hard. Like, it happens. Like,
listen, when you working, you gonna make mistakes.
Yeah.
When you working hard, you're gonna make mistakes, you know what I mean?
But you gotta get to that point, you gotta make the mistakes.
You gotta learn from the mistakes. You're gonna learn way harder from a mistake than anything, like just general life advice. You're gonna learn way better from a mistake than somebody else. And that's why we try to study other people to try to learn from their mistakes. See what they did right, what they did wrong. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's something you put me on to, y'all study a lot of videos. I showed you the hand drag. Y'all told me exactly what I gotta do. You said you reaching down instead of back.
Exactly.
You said you reach back, you got it, you got your butt. So, we gonna probably land that today.
That's all it is. My screen records, like for people who can't think of tricks and stuff, I got so many screen recorders on my phone I can just scroll through, and it's just all I do is sit there, slow motion it, figure out the trick, go out and try that trick, go back, like what do you do after that? Boom. Now I got these 3-4 pieces. Now let me see the 5th and 6th piece. Boom, boom. Now I put all that junk together. Now that's my trick for the day. I got to figure out that whole combo. You know what I'm saying? Figure out different variations. Shit crazy. It's so fun.
And we gonna watch you keep going up. So what you got planned in the future? Where I know you got some more trips planned, stuff like that.
We got Halloween ride out coming up. Beyond that, hold on, let's back up.
Yeah, we gotta back up because you skipped September.
We skipped September.
You skipped the 3rd week of September.
3rd week of September, Ebro.
All right, so
make it. I haven't made it to one of them yet.
So I made it the last 2 years. It's my son's 4th birthday this year. So I'm trying to figure out.
You're gonna have to throw him on a little
can
thing.
I do something? But I'm trying to see could I get like a little e-bike, something. Riding with a kid on there the whole day is crazy.
What bike? It depends on what bike though.
If I could get like an e-bike or a moped or something,
don't be lazy. If you can't get a 29-inch, throw that seat right there and be cruising the whole day.
I mean, I might have to. You know what I mean?
For real, you can't.
I mean, look, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get them out there. But so. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get out there, promote the brand, cause like I said, like we run around. So, all right, so you got Ebro. What else?
Ebro. Then I want to do Houston for Halloween.
All right.
I mean, if we talking dirt bikes, Denver early October. I want to do.
Yeah, cause you definitely do the dirt bike thing. Nice on them too.
Slowly but surely getting there on bikes. Them. These pedal bicycles, they didn't got me away from the dirt bikes for a minute. Me just trying to progress and climb on these, I put that to the side, but slowly getting there. Other than that, it's a couple different spots I want to go to. Like I said, for Halloween weekend, I want to make sure all my Houston locals, my homies, I link with them a couple days before the ride, hang out with them, you know, because it's always hard to just go for the ride and hang out with your homies.
Yeah.
It be so many people you can't keep up. You get lost and stuff. After that, I really don't know. Me and Ball, I was just talking about that. We got to figure it out. We got to.
You know, I'm definitely trying to put some more trips together, all that.
Got to.
You on YouTube yet?
I am on YouTube.
So follow his channel because, listen, he going to have the link in his bio. Follow his Instagram. He going to have the link in the bio. We going to start at least dropping these shorts stuff on Instagram.
I have been dropping some shorts lately.
All right, so yeah, cause I'm telling you, running them shorts will definitely, you know, get you on the algorithm. It's not, they don't count as watch time hours, but it definitely, you know, you get.
No, the shorts
you
count
go
watch
crazy.
time hours?
No?
But
it don't.
Oh, that must be my videos they counting.
It's counting, but it's
just
not,
30 seconds,
not if you
seconds.
monetized. No, they don't go towards the monetized, it said. But either way, you know, like I use the shorts to build my channel, and it's a little bit of gain for them. Like, you know, I use the shorts to build my channel, and then, you know, use the videos to try to make the money, get the ads placed, and, you know, your overall content. But, you know, I'm definitely, for everybody watching this, man, I'm about to go crazy on YouTube. Same thing, you know, I'm about to hit this 50K on Instagram now. So now it's like,
that's tough.
Let's get to this 50K, let's get to this 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. Then we're gonna worry about the 50, you know. But right now, I think it's like start really pushing the YouTube stuff like that and try and go, you know, just crazy on all social medias. Which, you know, I really just a person like you know, I think a lot of people want to really see the world from, you know, the view of your eyes.
Off the bikes.
On and off, like
on
just even like just showing, you know, imagine just coming out there and you documenting all the Detroit bike life now, and then 10 years from now we see what it grow to.
Yeah.
You know, when it's all documented on YouTube. But I tell people,
that's the whole thing about social media, what people don't realize. When I was growing up skateboarding, I couldn't, what, 6th through 8th grade, we ain't had nothing to post in 05 to 08.
Yeah,
what did we had to record on, and then where did we have to post it to?
That's why I tell people, we the first people in history who our lives are gonna be documented. When you go back on your family trip, you don't know what none of them really did. So like our grandkids, they gonna be able to look back at what we was really
videos,
doing.
like
exactly.
My great grandkid
like
can go to Instagram
in real time, not in real time, but in real life, they gonna really see exactly how it was and the stuff we was building. So like that's why I take this real serious too, because like, I know like if all else fails, man, my kids, my grandkids, like everybody can look back and see all the things I do, because I know what I'm doing is real. It doesn't matter how much it pays off and all that, you know. We might, you know, I might have 20 million next year and I might only be making 30, 40,000 5 years. You don't never know where it's going to really go. You know, we ain't never going to be to the point where we, you know, don't know what to do, because we understand business, both of us. So, but you know, I want to thank you for getting on, because bro, like for real, you one of the most important people. I definitely gotta get the crew, because I'm SE. You know, I got the podcast. Gotta get the whole crew. But I mean, like I said, bro, you the family. People don't know you really SE crew. You been rocking with me since the beginning. Like, I mean, you there. They just gotta make it official. Yeah.
Me and Galveston in a row.
At the end of the day, bro, you here every time we out. You know, you always welcome with us by Todd, by everybody on SE. So at the end of the day, man, you just gotta stay consistent, keep pushing, and just let everything fall into place. But man, you already got the whole world in your hands. You doing it by yourself out here, making it happen, and that's what it's really about. And just keep doing it, because you got a lot of people watching, a lot of these kids watching, especially from your city.
100%.
Because like ain't nobody else out from your city really making a name for y'all. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like when it come to this bike life stuff, like you put the whole city on your back. You just change your whole Instagram to put the city on the back.
That's
to
crazy.
Motor City Mo. So like just know that, you know, you really gonna make a big change out there. And I see a lot of brands gonna want to come work with you and do that. So just be cautious. Know that, you know,
know that
we can always do better branding ourselves and branching out than these other people come in and try and use us.
Or just know that you don't gotta take what they give.
Yeah, a lot of people want to get in with you and not going to bring you the value. There's a few people out here bring you the value. Like if you ask me who my sponsors, like my main sponsors, like who are you sponsored by? I'm sponsored by SE Bikes and Hoodrichbikelife, and we rock brown helmets. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Anything else, man, I don't know what to tell y'all. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I rock with people. I rock parts. You know, all types of things. Rock with, You know, y'all know the bike shops I rock with, Burlington, this, that. But at the end of the day, as far as, you know how it go.
Yeah.
And you know, everybody in it, you gotta get in the game and you gotta figure out all the aspects of it and just run with it.
Figure out how to stay in it, figure out how to climb.
Yeah, and just know that you're
It's not hard, to be honest. It's not hard.
Nah, it's dedication. It's like J Miles wheeling with no front wheel.
It's not hard.
A lot of people
like, to us it's hard.
Yeah.
But if we get out there and start doing it for a week or two,
it's not hard to wheelie with no front wheel because it is hard to a regular person. It's great.
Yeah.
But to somebody who actually got combo, really control over the bike, we can do it. But the dedication to say, I'm gonna do this whole ride out with no front wheel, and just say you went out to the first one, to do the second one, he crazy.
And it just
I'm gonna just keep doing this again. I'm gonna keep pushing it, bro.
And then 2-3 years later,
now he owns it.
My tires in New York.
Yeah, like.
What do you mean?
So real talk.
So how do you get around?
It's the dedication with this that get you a long way. It's not that other people can't do the things we're doing. Mm-hmm. It's just that the dedication and all the work you put into it pays off. It might take longer than expected, but just know as long as you gaining traction, keep going. You know what I mean? If you're not gaining traction, you just doing what you do.
Still, it's tough. You gotta figure something out. You gotta change. You gotta tweak something.
You gotta change stuff up. But
up,
as long as you just know that you keep going up, just know,
Mm-hmm.
But man, with that, man, we not going, take over too long. Go follow my guy. Is it MotorCity.mo?
MotorCity.mo with 2 E's.
MotorCity.mo 2 E's. Go check him out on Instagram. He gonna have all of his other links in the bio, and make sure you got the link tree.
I got my YouTube in the bio.
All right, so we gonna hook him up. We gonna hook him up. Just go to his bio. It's gonna get you to his YouTube and anything else y'all need.
One more thing, y'all get a chance, go follow MotorCity.pedals on
that's your
Instagram.
Group name?
That's basically that's basically a group we reshare everything from.
So it's basically like a Detroit reshare
in a way, or
right, like a deep, like you gonna see everybody from out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my phone too after we get done this. I appreciate you, man. Everything you do, man.
Always.
Like, real talk, man. You've been my guy since day one. Like, really, you one of the people that I knew from the rip that I just knew was solid. So, appreciate you. With that, man, we out.